sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Bank of Missouri, Bolivar Recreation Center, Southwest Sewer and Septic, Ankrum Law, Mid-Missouri Bank, Warwick Electric, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Roten Cleanworks, CNC Farm and Home Supply, Winfield Tax Service, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, Bolivar Flooring, Butler Funeral Home, Bill Grant Ford, Black Rock Arms, Animal Care Clinic, Oak Star Bank, Farmers Market of Bolivar, and Bolivar Plumbing, Heating and Air. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Good evening, Liberator fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast. We'll be coming to you from Hillcrest High School, home of the Hornets, where we're having a Ozark Mountain Conference matchup, our second one of the year, Josh. This is a good Hillcrest Hornets team that we'll be facing tonight against your Bolivar Liberators.
Yeah, for sure. The Hillcrest Hornets, I was talking to Robbie, I think they're ranked 8th in the state. Now their record is not crazy good. If you just look at the numbers, they're 13-7. But if you look at who they've lost to, they're all really talented teams. So they've lost to the likes of Kickapoo, Elias Catholic. They lost to Rolla. Rolla's a pretty good program as well. Park Hill, Staley. Staley's a fantastic program up there. So their losses are to some pretty strong competition. So don't let the record fool you. We're going to be dealing with a really athletic bunch. I think they're lengthy. Dwayne, from what I can tell, they don't have the heights on the roster, but they've got some length. They've got some quickness. And I think they're going to have some pretty good talent tonight.
Yeah, I was down there getting the starting lineups, and, you know, from our vantage point up here, everybody kind of looks the same, but I was down there actually in their tunnel getting their starting lineup, and a lot of those kids are really tall.
Yeah.
That or I've gotten a lot shorter. I don't know, maybe both.
It's a combination, I'm sure, but at the halftime of the Futures game, they had several kids that were having no problem throwing it down. So it should be an electric environment tonight. We've got a pretty good crowd. I understand the court warming will be done at halftime, so that will extend our broadcast a little bit as we do that through halftime. But yeah, a lot of students here, just a lot of folks in here, and I imagine that might get even more as it goes on.
I would say you're right. I'd say as the homecoming court gets here and the moms and dads of those young ladies get here, that we're going to see a capacity, I wouldn't say capacity crowd. They don't have the bleachers out, but there is a lot of people running around.
Yeah, and it's a neat atmosphere. You've got this upper deck here that you can walk completely around the court. That's kind of nice. Just a few things about the two games before us. Got to get those in real quick. Freshmen almost came back. They ended up losing 43-49, but towards the end they kind of made a run there and almost made it happen. I'd say if they had a few more minutes, they might have pulled something out. And then our Futures just finished. It was a sloppy game, Dwayne. Just I wouldn't say it was just fantastic basketball, but we did end up beating them. Turbo clock came on at the end. We beat them 65-32. From a scoring perspective, pretty balanced scoring across both rosters. Freshmen had some balanced scoring, and then the Futures as well. So 1-1 so far tonight. See if we can't make that 2-1.
Yeah, that, like you said, the JV game, we kind of got off to a slow shooting start in that basketball game, but it didn't take us long once we got on track to put up some points and spread the lead out and finally turbo clocked them there.
Yeah, some of the kids we expect to throw some threes down just weren't hitting tonight. I know Ben and Dorian weren't hitting. Max didn't take a lot of shots. The Kaufman kid, he hit one or two. Connor Green came off the bench, and I think he hit 3 threes. He may have been 3 for 3, if I'm not mistaken, Dwayne. So good shooting on his behalf, so I don't want to take away from that. But just felt like it was a little off for the rest of the team. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the varsity Liberators. Josh, they've won 8 of their last 9. That only slip up was the championship game of the Bolivar tournament where we dropped that one to Republic. It was a really close game, but Tuesday night had Marshfield at home for the first Ozark Mountain Conference game, and boy, that game by halftime, 43-42. We had to take the lead. Wyatt Campbell hits a shot there before half to give us the lead, the 1-point lead. And I'll tell you what, Marshall was throwing some shots in from everywhere that game. And then we come out in the third quarter and just absolutely annihilate them, outscoring them, I believe, 27-6 in that third quarter. And, you know, we end up turbo clocking them.
Yep. Yeah, just two totally different halves. And kudos to the Liberators and Robbie for adjusting and coming out in that third quarter. And we kind of talked about it, but you expect when they're throwing so many threes down and they're going in that at some point in time that might cool off, and it did a little bit, and we took advantage of it. You mentioned Republic, that loss we had to them, which is our only loss in a while. Hillcrest, this is one of the few games that we can compare. Hillcrest did beat Republic back on the 27th of January, 50-47. So, and we could have very easily beaten Republic by that margin. That was a back and forth game the entire time. We just didn't pull it off. So that kind of tells you that we're in for a very similar style basketball game here with Hillcrest, and so we better come prepared.
Yeah, I look for this game to be up and down. High tempo, fast tempo, a lot of shots in the air, and probably the team that doesn't get sloppy is probably going to be the one that wins this thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. And we can't let that crowd get in our way here, because if things are rallying around and the crowd gets into it, we got to make sure that doesn't get under our skin, because you can certainly expect that to happen with a bigger crowd like this. And I think we've got some kids that have been under the weather the last few days, and so it's going to be interesting to see sort of how much energy we come out in this game and kind of battle against that.
Yeah, you would hope that that wouldn't affect us much, but, well, got about 5 minutes here before we start. Let's take a quick break before the game starts. Recognize our sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank. Liberator Sports is you can watch it on MoSportsZone.com, and if you're listening on Your Country 99.
You're listening to 99.1 KYOO halfway, 1200 AM KYOO, and 102.9 K275 CD Bolivar.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Mid-Mo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Mid-Mo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Mid-Mo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Drs. Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Welcome back to Hillcrest High School. Bolivar just about ready to go here against Hillcrest in the second Ozark Mountain Conference game. Bolivar coming in 1-0 in the conference, looking to go 2-0. Like I said, won 8 of our last 9. Bolivar setting at 15-5 on the season. And Josh, we've really got on a roll here since Christmas and trying to put some together as we go into districts.
Yeah, and we're playing some of our best basketball. We've learned from our mistakes, but we can't afford some of the last few games. We've had a bad quarter, or we've had a sluggish first half. We can't afford that tonight. It's going to take 4 quarters of good basketball, and that's quite frankly going to be the case for most of the games from here on out.
Well, and I think the same case is for Hillcrest too.
Yeah.
You know, they've got to put 4 quarters together to beat us.
Yep.
Hillcrest is very athletic. It doesn't look like that they're going to be very deep. A lot of the guys they've got on their bench played quite a few JV minutes, and I don't know what kind of depth they have, but the guys they're going to put out there are going to be good.
Well, it's important to note, I don't think they have a senior. They have maybe one senior starter, and the rest of them are pretty young, which good for them. That means they're going to be good for years to come.
Yeah, 2 freshmen and 2 juniors and a senior tonight.
Looks like we might have the national anthem coming up. I don't know if you want to take a quick break, Dwayne.
Yeah, let's make sure that, yeah. We'll take a quick break here while they're doing the national anthem. We'll be back for the opening tip-off. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
Blackrock Arms has moved. Find the best deals on guns, ammo, optics, knives, and more at 2270 Springfield Avenue, right next to Ace Hardware in Bolivar. Same great service, now with more space to explore, from days out on the range to outdoor adventures. Blackrock Arms has you covered. Visit in-store or online at blackrockarms.com.
Blackrock Arms, your punch-up Patriots!
Looking to transform your home from the ground up? Step into Bolivar Flooring, where style, comfort, and durability begin. Discover the largest selection in town. Classic hardwood, modern vinyl, plush carpet, stunning tile, plus custom showers, backsplashes, and fireplaces. Find the look you love with expert help every step of the way. Walk on excellence, live in comfort with Bolivar Flooring. Located at Carlin Acres, just south of Bolivar off of Highway 13.
Hi, this is Mike Jones. Trust Bolivar Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for expert home comfort solutions. From plumbing repairs to heating and air conditioning, our experienced team delivers honest quality and service. For reliable comfort, trust Bolivar Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Call 777-55-55. 777-55-55.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Hey gang, before you know it's going to be 10 above and we'll be shoveling snow. The Answer Man at CNC has the answers for winter, like wood pellets for heating and grilling, stovepipe and accessories like door sealants, door gaskets, stove boards, and winter clothing that'll keep you dry and warm. And for your fur friends, CNC has a huge pet department too. You have questions? CNC has the answers at CNC Farm and Home, Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Where can you and your family go to receive exceptional health care in the area? Who offers convenient family medicine and walk-in clinics near your home? Where can you go for comprehensive specialty care like orthopedics, urology, and heart care? The answer is CMH. At Citizens Memorial Hospital, they have the services your family needs to be healthy. For more information, go to citizensmemorial.com or call 417-328-6010.
Welcome back to Hillcrest High School here in Springfield. Josh, we're ready to get this thing started. You want to give the starting lineups for both teams?
Yeah,
we'll be ready.
Yeah, let's start with the Liberators here, the visiting team. So normal starters as 6'1" junior, number 1, Colton Ingold. A 6'3" senior, number 5, Lucas Polk. A 6'2" senior, number 15, Canyon Adams. A 6'3" senior, number 22, Wyatt Campbell. And I totally went past, I think, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Matt Giglio. And your Hillcrest Hornets, as they're shouting out the starting lineups there. So we've got number 0. He's a freshman, Derek Daly. A senior, number 3, James Collins. A freshman, Kyvon Alexander. He's number 5. And this next guy, Dwayne Kyrie Simpson, he's a junior, number 11, just got recognized. You may have seen it on the video when we were at break. Just got recognized for his 1,500th point. So as a junior, he's already got 1,500 points. That's saying something. Might want to watch him. And then to round it off, number 11, or excuse me, a junior, number 21, Javen Jones.
All right, Josh. Well, thank you.
And he's got some height on him. They don't have the height. He's got to be every bit of 6'6" or more.
Well, Bolivar in their road uniforms, royal blue, gold numbers. Hillcrest in their home whites with the royal blue numbers. We're set to go. We've got Jones and Campbell ready to jump it off here at center court. Good student section from Hillcrest tonight. Yeah. Nice crowd here.
Yeah.
Referee steps in and ball's in the air. We're underway. Bolivar controls the tip. And Colton Ingle to start the offense here. High ball screen from Wyatt Campbell. Here comes Polk at the top of the key, looking to go high-low. Nothing doing. Over back to Ingle. He gets a pick from Polk. He's going to pick and roll. Ingle down to the block. First shot's in the air. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound to Hillcrest. Here comes Simpson. Like you said, Josh, 1,500-point scorer. We've got Giglio on him. I would have guessed that.
Yep. Makes sense.
Here's Alexander with the ball. He is long and lanky.
Yep.
Looks like he weighs about 110 pounds and about 6'5". Hillcrest loses the basketball. Bolivar picks it up. Here comes Polk down the left side to Ingold. He wants the three-point shot. He's got it. Good start for Colton. Gives Bolivar the lead, 3-0 with 7:10 to go here in the first period.
Heck of a defensive play back there. It might have been a jump ball, but they let us go ahead and take it and get down there and shoot a 3.
Collins on the right wing, back up to Jones, top of the key. He reverses the ball. Back to Simpson. Ball screen there, guarded by Giglio. Nice job of cutting Simpson off. Alexander, the freshman, wants the three-point shot. He knocks it down.
And he wanted to make sure everybody in the gym knew he made that three.
Yeah. Ingold on the right wing. He wants another three-pointer. That one's off the mark. There's Adams with the offensive rebound. He's going to reset the offense. Giglio back to the top. Over to Polk on the left wing. Campbell's got his guy sealed, but he can't quite get it to him. Picked off by Simpson. He's going to go the length of the court. He'll lay it in on the... Oh, he's going to miss that. There's a nice job by Adams to hustle down to get the rebound.
Never gave up, did he?
He never did. That's why you hustle to the other end every time. Bolivar with the basketball. Here's Campbell in front of the student section. Back to Giglio at the top of the key. Good action away from the ball by the Liberators. Ingold in the post. He's going to go to work. Pump fake. Again, pump fake off the glass. And the much taller Derek Daly, who's a freshman, Colton may give him a lesson or two tonight in the post.
Colton's good about creating space. I mean, he can be down there and he just creates good space.
Colton's got 5 points now. Here's Simpson with the basketball. Over to Daly. Back to Simpson. Pump fake into the lane. Pulls up at the elbow. Short, no good. Poke the rebound. Bolivar leads 5-3 here with 5:32 to go in the first quarter. Hillcrest man-to-man. And Bolivar's got the offense started. Poke, top of the key. Backdoor cut by Campbell. He's open. They get it to him. He goes up strong, and he scores the bucket. First basket for Wyatt Campbell gives Bolivar a 4-point lead here in the first. Simpson across the timeline, guarded nicely there by Giglio. Over to Jones here on the left side. Back to Simpson. Left-handed dribble to Alexander. Back to Collins for three. The senior misses that one, but there's Hillcrest with the rebound. Jones wants the three. It's no good. Giglio with the rebound.
They're not afraid to shoot it, are they?
They're not. Here comes Adams. Nobody's going to cut him off all the way to the glass. He misses the wide open layup, and Hillcrest has the rebound coming the other way. Simpson pushes it, and there's Alexander again. He is not bashful, Josh.
Nope.
He misses that, and now the Liberators coming to the other end. They're going to set the offense. We got a play call here from Coach Hoig. Adams with the ball to Poke, top of the key. Little backdoor cut there, nothing doing. Ingles got it now at the top of the key. He drives against Alexander, pump fake, blocked away. Hillcrest the other way, 2-on-1.
Oh, that's a walk.
Great job by Campbell to cause the confusion, and they don't get anything out of it. They have to pull it out and set the offense. Now here's Simpson driving the left baseline, blocked by Adams, and he pulls down the rebound.
I tell you what,
we got lucky there.
There was a whole lot to talk about there. We didn't have time to do it.
3:45 to go, first quarter. Bolivar 7, Hillcrest 3. Campbell on the left wing to Poke at the top of the key. Now back to Giglio. Now Campbell's got his man pinned. Little jump hook, no good. Rebound to Alexander. And Hillcrest the other way.
I think if they're going to keep shooting threes, some of them are going to go in, but we just got to make sure we don't give them a second opportunity.
You bet. Daly sets the offense for the Hornets. Right wing to Simpson. Back to Alexander. He wants another three. The freshman has another one in the air. He misses, and Campbell's there for the rebound. You know, they aren't crashing the boards very hard.
That's
it's
what I'm
one
saying,
shot, and that's about all they're getting.
Yep. If we can limit that, I think we'll be okay.
Here's Ingle. He wants the three, partially blocked. Here comes Simpson. 2-on-2. Campbell hustling back. Lob up. Knocked away by Ingold. Out of bounds off of Campbell. Nice defense there by the Liberators.
Yeah, good job by Campbell to kind of play off, expecting that lob to happen, and then Colton there to bat it down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just kind of went off the Liberators there. We might have been able to maintain control, but just a deflection out of bounds.
Alexander to inbounds for the Hornets. Awesome. What a great play by Alexander. Bliss isn't watching. He bounces it off his back, pulls it back, and dunks it.
Yeah, Bliss knows better than that. You got to see both the ball and the man there, and just kind of got caught watching.
Bolivar still leads by 2. Young and Bliss into the game for Bolivar. Adams with it out here at the volleyball line. He dribbles down to the right corner, stripped away by Collins. Turnover for Bolivar. And Hillcrest with the opportunity to tie or take the lead here with 2:15 to go in the first. Daly thought about the three, drives in the lane, kicks it out to Collins. He misses the three-point shot.
I mean, you're absolutely right. Hillcrest is going the other direction when the shot goes up.
They're counting on everything going in, Josh. They must not. That's when you go, maybe you've ever watched basketball before. I mean, they only make 50% if they're really good.
Maybe they're expecting more. Maybe they do shoot better than that.
Maybe they do. We may find out later on. Here's Bliss driving down the lane, cut off nicely there by Collins. Campbell in the corner, 3-point shot blocked away by Javen Jones, the junior.
About Dwayne, like that's going to happen, and the crowd's going to get into things like that. You just got to shake it off and move on.
Ingle to inbound, 1:40 to go, first quarter. He gets it into Giggs on the left wing. Simpson guarding him tightly over to Young in front of the student section here on the right side. Back to Ingle at the top at the volleyball line to Campbell. 1:27 to go here in the first quarter. Now Young on the right wing, kicks it back to Colton at the top of the key. Good defense here by the Hillcrest.
Yep.
And that's Derek Daly getting too close to Ingold. He bumps him way out front, picks up the foul. That'll be his first personal, and that's the first foul of the ball game.
And like the first stoppage, really. I mean, this game, this first quarter is going by fast. Brought to you by Citizens Memorial Hospital.
Engel with the basketball. 1:11 to go. Almost stolen away. And stolen away there by Jones. Engel grabs it back and just put on the out-of-bounds line, and Bolivar turns it over. We're really going to have to keep our body between the basketball and the defender because they're long and able to reach in and
they're just
knock it away.
They're letting us play tonight, and so we got to learn that on the defensive side too.
Here's Alexander with the ball in front of our bench. Long, lanky freshman. Gives it up to the top of the key, back to Simpson, who we've held in check. He doesn't have a bucket, I don't think. Ball gets reversed over here to Jalen Jones. Back to Alexander at the top of the key. And there's Simpson with his first bucket of the game, and it comes behind the three-point line.
Yeah, and they're not doing a lot of drives. Like, they're not ripping to the basket. They're kind of counting on that three-pointer, so we might be able to extend a little bit more on defense.
25 seconds to go here in the quarter. Hillcrest with a 1-point lead. Landon Young in front of the student section here to Giglio. Back to Engel at the top of the key with 14 seconds. Guarded there by Collins. Engel's going to try to take it one-on-one. Reverse pivot down into the lane. Pump fake. Tries to give it up. Turns it over. Here comes Simpson with 3, 2, 1. Stolen away. Hustling is Landon Young with 0.1 seconds. Great hustle by Landon to get down there to knock the ball away. And Hillcrest can't do anything but try to tip this in. 0.1 second to go here in the quarter. And you can see what they're going to do here. And there's the tip. It's the rim. It doesn't go in. Defensive bliss. That'll do it for the first quarter. Hillcrest 8, Bolivar 7. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
Farmers Market of Bolivar is your go-to source for complete lines of animal and poultry feeds. Keep your livestock healthy and thriving with high-quality feeds tailored to their needs. Friendly experts provide top-notch advice to help you choose the right products. Whether it's chickens, cattle, or pets, Farmers Market of Bolivar has what it takes to support strong, happy animals. Located at 1184 East 460th Road, just off Highway 13. For dependable local feed and service that makes a difference, Farmers Market of Bolivar is your only choice.
Welcome back to Hillcrest High School, where we just finished that first quarter. Tight game so far. Hillcrest leads 8-7. Again, that first quarter was brought to you by Citizens Memorial Hospital. And we're about to start, Dwayne, this second quarter. Also brought to you by Roten Clean Works. And Dwayne, I mean, back and forth, it feels like, quite frankly, it feels like we should have a bit of a lead here. Just a few mishaps on our side, and maybe just didn't take advantage of a few things. But all in all, feels like it's going to be kind of the basketball game we expected.
Yep. Team that makes the fewest mistakes is probably going to win this thing.
Yeah. And you got to finish, too, on those layups. Sorry, Dwayne.
Yeah, well, Hillcrest has got out, and their defense has been pretty stifling the last 2 or 3 minutes of the first quarter. So some concerns there. We're going to have to do some things to get guys open, beat people off the dribble. And if we can't beat people off the dribble, it could be a long night for us.
Yeah, and it just seems like when somebody puts pressure on, it just seems like we're just catching the ball at the volleyball line on our heels and just kind of sitting back instead of attacking it a bit more.
Hillcrest with the ball to start the second quarter. Kirby out top against Campbell. Good defense by Campbell. He knocks it away. He steals it away. He pushes it down. He gets fouled, tries to lay it in, doesn't use the board. No good. Rebound to Hillcrest.
Those are the ones that we need to go in.
Great defense by Wyatt. Just couldn't get the layup to go. Jones here at the top, over to Kirby. Back to Tyndall, who's just in the game. Here's Simpson again for 3. He misses everything. Colton Engel with the rebound. Way ahead to Campbell. Over to Giglio. Thought about the 3. Drives the baseline. Oh, he finds a wide open Wyatt Bliss. He hits the 5-footer in the lane. Great job by Giggs there to find Paul Bliss.
Yep, good rip, good kick, and good finish. That's a tough floater.
Bolivar 9, Hillcrest 8. Early second quarter action. Jones with the basketball. Cross court to Kirby. Back to Tyndall. Back to Daly here on this wing. He drives into the lane, misses the shot. No good. Scrum for the rebound, and Kirby comes up with it. Kicks it out now to Jones. He drives down to the baseline. Turnaround jump shot. No rotation on the ball, and it goes in.
Yeah. It's all about results.
It is. If I ever shot the ball like that, I would have never made one. Hardly ever made them when they were spinning right.
Yeah, I know the pain.
Here's Ingold on the backdoor cut. Great pass by Landon Young. Ingold gets 2 points. He's got 7, and the Liberators have the lead back 11-10. Simpson almost stripped by Giglio. Young up on him. He dives on the floor. Simpson picks it up. 3-on-2 now. And here is Derek Daly with the reverse layup for Hillcrest to give the lead back to them. Seesaw action here, Josh.
Yep. Just about a turnover and turns into 2 points for Hillcrest.
5:58 to go, 12-11 Hillcrest. Young on the right wing to Bliss in the right corner. He kicks it back out to Young. Young wants to drive down the lane. He does. He hits Ingold. Out on the left wing, knocked away. Turned over by Bolivar, and Hillcrest is going to get another opportunity for an easy layup. They miss it, get their own rebound, miss it again, and here's Jones, and he finally finishes for Hillcrest. Yeah. 3 opportunities there for Hillcrest. We just didn't get back on defense. Here's Young. He drives down the left baseline. He misses the shot. Rebound to Jones from Hillcrest, and Bolivar will pick up the foul. I believe that's going to be Campbell, isn't it?
I think so. I mean, Dwayne, I'm just going to be a little tough on us here. We got to be stronger with the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, we are catching it, and we're holding it straight up in the air and just kind of pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. We are not strong with the ball. We're not pivoting. And then when we get a little contact, we're looking at the ref instead of just playing basketball. All right, I'm done with my rant.
Bolivar extends the pressure to full court. Young against Simpson here at half court. He throws it across to Tyndall. Down to Jones on the left wing. Here comes the Liberators with a steal. It's 3-on-1. Poke to Adams. Back to Poke. Can't lay it in. Blocked away. Rebound to Jones. Outlet to Simpson. 1-on-1. Knocked away by the hustling Landon Young. What a great play by Young to come from behind. That's just sheer effort. That's want to.
If you go, I want to go back and watch that and just see how much ground he made up to catch up with him. Fantastic hustle play by Landon.
I mean, everything he had from half court to knock that ball away from Simpson to keep him from scoring an easy layup. What a play.
Yep.
Hillcrest to inbounds. Kirby to Simpson against Giglio here on the left wing. Up to the top to the freshman Alexander, who's back in the game. He's got 2 threes, I think, in this game. Maybe just one.
I think he's shot several and made one.
Jones, he connects with the 3 for Hillcrest. And that cuts the lead to 3.
Nope, that extends it to 6.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're behind, aren't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh.
Yep. That's going to be a 30-second Blackrock Arms timeout.
Yeah, we'll just keep it here. Hillcrest 17, Bolivar 11. And, they're getting a lot of open looks. But like you said, we've just got to be stronger with the ball on offense. And, we're really going to have to take care of it. We talked about that at the beginning of the game. And these guys are going to take full advantage of those turnovers if we're not careful.
Yeah, I mean, if you just think about some of the baskets that we've missed right under the goal, and there's probably some contact on some of them. But I think that's at least 4 that I can remember where we were point blank, either an open layup or just a somewhat contested putback, and we're just not finishing the basketball, and they're not calling it, and they're not calling it when we do it either, so let's just adjust and play basketball.
There you go. Hillcrest, their man-to-man defense. Fitzroy got out of the timeout, usually has a good play here. Hillcrest doing a nice job against this. Giglio on the right wing. Picks his dribble up. Adam rips. Drives right baseline. Strong to the basket. Gives it off.
There we go.
Campbell, nice play. Campbell with a little easy left-hander on the left side of the goal to bring Bolivar within 4.
Yeah, he had Alexander behind him, tall Alexander, and he was good to shield him off and make that 2.
Kirby here on the left wing. He hits Alexander at the top of the key. Back to Collins over here in the corner to Jones for another 3. Jones has got 10 now, and that puts the lead back to 7 for the Hornets. Ball over to the other end. Campbell, left wing. He drives hard into the lane. Tries to get
He did get a foul call there.
Good, yeah. So he does draw the foul. And Bolivar will have the ball underneath their own basket. Ingold set to come back in. 3:43 to go here in the second period. 2013 Hillcrest.
I can't remember how many fouls in the first quarter. That's only the second team foul this quarter. Not a lot of fouls being called.
3 total. Is that right?
Maybe so.
Ingold inbounds to Adams. Back to Ingold here on the block. Ingold's going to work. He has to kick it out to Campbell for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound to Jones. He outlets to Simpson. Simpson between the legs and the left wing. Back to Jones. He wants another 3. In and out. No good. That's good to see. We finally missed one.
Yep.
Liberators back the other way. Young, he wants to push it down to Campbell underneath. And Campbell draws the foul there from Jones. And Campbell will go to the line to shoot our first 2 Ankrum Law free throws.
It's been a while. Landon kind of got fortunate there. He went up in the air, didn't know what he was going to do with it, threw it to Campbell, threaded a needle.
4 or 5 needles at once, I think.
And good job by Campbell to be strong and draw the foul.
Wyatt's got 4 points tonight. His first free throw is good. Get the second quarter brought to you by Roten Clean Works. Gosh, all they do is clean and
stain.
Campbell with his second free throw is in and out, no good. Hillcrest clears the rebound. Simpson across half court. We're trying to double team him. He gets out of it. And Jones will set the offense up at the volleyball line. Oh, it's picked off by Giglio. It's 1-on-3. Giggs is going to try to take it to the basket, blocked away by Jones, gets his own rebound, and stolen away by Hillcrest. Hillcrest coming the other way. We got Daly with the basketball, the freshman. He hands off to Jones. He drives right baseline, pulls back for the 12-footer. No good. Ingold with the rebound. 2:40 to go in the half. 20-14, Hillcrest. Basketball. Going against Collins here. He tries to take it one-on-one. Ingold does all the way to the basket. Lays the 3-footer.
Yeah, it's good stuff by Rob. That happened. Fulton took advantage.
Here's Daly. 3. It's no with the rebound. Bolivar with a chance to get within 1. And 4-2 on this possession. There's Ingold again. And he takes it all the way to the left glass of the left hand. The foul. Ingold to the line for another Ankrum Law free throw. He spins it in his hand and knocks down the first one.
Yeah, so this game is going to be, you talked about whoever can take care of the ball the best. I mean, really what I'd sum it down to is possession. I mean, if you don't have a great look, kick it out, work it, and get a better look because every possession is going to matter.
Ingold with the second free throw. It's good. Brings Bolivar to within 2 with 2 minutes to go here in the half. Here's Simpson to Alexander across the timeline. The freshman gives it up to Collins. Back to Simpson on the left baseline. Knocked away by Giglio, but he's going to commit the foul, reaching in on Simpson.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul there.
That's only the 5th foul of the game thus far. That's Bolivar's second team foul, so Hillcrest inbound underneath their own goal. Alexander's got it. Here comes Simpson off the triple screen. Oh, nice job there by Collins. He flipped that screen, came right down the lane, and got an easy layup there.
We're going to have to fix our inbound defense here.
Yeah.
That's too easy.
Ball at the other end, down 4. Bliss down the lane. Great bounce pass to Campbell. I didn't think they were going to call the foul.
They're a little slow on it.
Yeah, Campbell can't convert the shot, but he does draw the foul.
That's going to be Alexander's first. And with 1:30 left in this second quarter, the next one sends us to the line for bonus.
Campbell's first free throw. Front of the rim, back of the rim, off the backboard, and in.
We better give Jesse some credit here because we may not get a bunch of these Ankrum Law free throws.
That's right. Give him his money's worth. Campbell's second one's in the air, and it is...
and it
uses the entire rim all the way around, and it goes in.
Yeah. little Sunday stroll around the rim.
You bet. Bolivar within 2, 22-20, a minute 23 to go. Alexander across the timeline against Bliss. The freshman looks talented, really. I mean, he's got a lot of good basketball moves. Here's Alexander from 3, and he misses everything.
Yeah, he was ready to shoot. You knew that thing was going to go up. He had plenty of time, but it felt like he kind of rushed it anyway.
I don't know that he had a hold of it.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't look like he had a good grip on it.
Bolivar with the basketball, a minute to go here in the half. Here's Bliss into Campbell with a great seal. It goes right through his hands. I'm not sure.
Best selection in Bolivar. From simple sofas to premium leather sectionals, from basic mattresses to premium mattresses on adjustable bases, we have it all. Living room, dining, and bedroom. Ask us about our financing made easy, no credit needed. Come see us at our new and expanded location just south of Bolivar on Highway 13. You can't miss us. Don't overpay. Take home today.
People choose Oakstar Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oakstar, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oakstar can make. Oakstar Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Precision Small Engines, the name people have trusted for over 30 years for the sale, maintenance, and repair on steel leaf blowers and steel chainsaws. Carrying original manufactured parts and aftermarket parts, Precision Small Engines is sure to have everything you need to get you up and running again. Located north of Bolivar on Highway 13. Visit online at PrecisionSmallEngines.net.
Precision Small Engines, Bolivar.
Roten Cleanworks. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Roten Cleanworks, it's what we do. Contact us today.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer
materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
They're back here at Hillcrest High School, where the Hillcrest Hornets lead Bolivar 26-20. Josh, some thoughts on the half here before we give the stats. You know, like we talked about at the beginning of the game, it's going to be who makes the most mistakes. And really, Bolivar not taking care of the basketball very well. We've got 8 turnovers here in the first half. We've given up just some easy baskets off of those turnovers, too. But I want to give credit to a lot of hustle, too, because we could have given up more than what we gave up on those baskets or on those turnovers had we not been busting tail getting back.
Yeah, let's not forget that for sure. Landon sticks out. I think a couple of them he saved us from, going down even more. But, yeah, you talk about turnovers. We have 18 turnovers for the half. Hillcrest with only 4, but I look beyond
8 team turnovers.
What did I say? 8, not 18. But 8 space.
You said it right. Team. I just didn't want them to misunderstand.
No. Yeah. But I'll say there are several times we don't have a turnover that counts against us, but we missed such a good opportunity to score that it almost feels like a turnover. Does that make sense? Where we should have completed a 2-point play and just didn't fall. So feels like that turnover count is even more than what it is. But you talk about some shooting here. We're 6 for 14 from 2, so that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. We're only 43% from the field at 2 points. 1 for 5 from 3. That's kind of unusual for us, shooting 20% from the 3-point line. Usually we're in that 40% range a lot of times, and so that'll have to change too. But hey, go ahead, Dwayne.
Credit though to Hillcrest because they're getting out on us. They are taking away the 3-point shot, and they're saying, "Hey, we think we can we don't think you can penetrate against us. And so credit to them for getting out and taking the three-point shot away and making us try to get to the basket.
Yeah. And on the flip side, it feels like there's an opportunity for us to do the same thing to them because they don't. I tell you what, one guy, Kyrie Simpson, he's going to drive, and we got to contain him for sure. But the rest of the guys are very content to just stay out there and shoot the three. And I would go as far as to say that they might have a hard time beating our guy to the basket if they wanted to. So just get up in their face and don't let them even sniff a chance at a three-pointer.
Giggs and Landon both have done a really good job against the Simpson kid who, obviously, before the game, 1,500 points. The guy knows how to stick it in the basket. So really have done a nice job on their main player, but just need to eliminate the turnovers here in the second half. Let's go over the scoring there for both teams, if you would, Josh.
Yeah, so not a lot of balanced scoring for the Liberators. Bliss with 2. He had that little floater there from the nice kick from Giglio. So his 2 points there. Campbell with 7. He had some good putbacks, good strong putbacks around the basket there, and some good free throws from him as well. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And Colton Ingold with 11 points. They've got him for 10 on the board, but that's not right. I think he's got 11 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and 1 for 3 from three-point. And then for Hillcrest, a little bit more balanced scoring. Daly with 2, Collins with 4, Alexander with 5, and then Simpson, we've contained him to just 5 points. I'd say that's a pretty good half if you just looked at that on as far as the assignments we had. And then Jones with 10. A couple of those are three-pointers that good shots by him, but he's also, I wouldn't even consider him in foul trouble now that we're into this second half, but he's got 2 fouls, so we'll just have to kind of watch that too.
But I think you bringing up that he has 2 fouls is important because I think if we can get him down in the post, make him guard whoever he's guarding, get him down in the post, because we got Ingold we got several guys that can post him up. Just take him, post him up, see if we can't get a foul. His third early in the third, because he is their leading scorer. He seems to be he's their leading scorer tonight. You know that Simpson's their guy.
Yeah.
But Jones with 10 already is playing well, and I think we'd be behooved if we didn't try to get him down in the post and try to pick up that third foul.
Yeah, and you know, as we're watching their court warming here, you'll see on the video, Javen Jones is down here in the court warming, and you know, who knows what he's missing in the halftime discussions with the coach. Yeah. But a unique decision there to do this at halftime instead of in between the JV and the varsity games. But you know, to each their own. But you know, hopefully we can make some adjustments. I think it's definitely our game to win if we can sort of correct a few things we did in this first half. It feels like we have the talent, we have the ability, both defense and offense, to win this game. I think we just have to execute.
Yeah, execute meaning we can't turn the ball over on offense. We got to do more, try to get more shots on goal. Only took 19 shots in the first half to their 26.
Yep.
And you know, I kind of expected this to be a little higher scoring than this. You know, Tuesday night is 43-42 at halftime. You think both teams got a chance to get to 90. And tonight, really a lot of scoring in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It was 7-8 after the first period.
Yeah, so.
And I think Hillcrest is probably used to scoring more, probably used to seeing a lot more of those threes go in than what they did. They had 4 go in. They're only shooting 31%, but as confident as they are to throw it up, it feels like maybe they're expecting more of those to be going in.
Well, I think that about does it for a halftime show. Court warming is over with. We still got about 6 minutes. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back shortly with the second half action. You've been watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person. Located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Mid-Missouri Bank has crossed another huge benchmark. They've paid their Mid-Mo customers more than $8 million in Casasa rewards. Join Mid-Mo in the race to $10 million. Get in on your share of the earnings today. Whether it's cash back on debit card swipes or a high interest rate on checking and savings account balances, Mid-Mo Bank pays you for the spending activity you're probably already doing. You deserve more for your money. How does more money sound? Open an account in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank. Member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Welcome back to Hillcrest High School, where the Hillcrest Hornets lead the Bolivar Liberators 26-20 here at halftime. And I want to take just a second, Josh, I do this every once in a while, to say hi to someone. And these may be our farthest away who are listening and watching. I'd like to say hi to Rick and Nicole Riddle, relatives to Wyatt Campbell. That seems like Wyatt's family is who we say hi to all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you say where they were from? I don't know if I caught
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
So I don't know if Pennsylvania is farther from here than where they're at in Texas. I'm going to guess it is, but you know, my son lived out in Virginia for several years, and we went out there. And you think Virginia is way up north.
Yeah.
But if you look at the map, it's almost straight across from Missouri, and so Pennsylvania is a little north of there. So I'm going to guess that Pennsylvania is farther than Texas. But hello to Rick and Nicole.
There you go. We appreciate them listening in and hope we're doing them justice here.
You bet.
Just a few things. What do we got? About a couple minutes before this second half starts. Let's go back to the Lady Liberators. They were actually here at Hillcrest last night. Ended up losing that one 42-57. That's a pretty decent Hillcrest Lady Hornet team. Their next matchup will be home against West Plains. So fortunately, both the boys and the girls stay home this year against West Plains. So they'll play on the 9th against West Plains, and then they'll host Mooresville on the 11th. And then they round out the rest of the Ozark Mountain Conference with Carl Junction, Branson, and Rogersville. Similar schedule to the boys. So they sprinkled in Mooresville there right in the middle of conference play. And if you're looking ahead for the Bolivar, the men, the Liberators there, we, of course, at Hillcrest tonight on the 9th, we're at home, on the 10th, we're at home against West Plains. Then we go to Carl Junction that Friday. And then we host Branson, and then we sprinkle in Springfield Catholic there and then round out the Ozark Mountain Conference going to Rogersville on the 26th. So the 26th will be our last season game. And then district play will start on the 3rd of March. And that, of course, will be at home. We host districts this year.
You bet. Only 5 to go after tonight before district play.
Yeah, and it's been a fun season, Dwayne. This has been a good group, a fun group to watch. I mean, there's not it just feels like at any point in time, any of these kids can just take off and run with the game or contribute in a way that is very meaningful. And it's just been a fun group to watch, and I appreciate being able to call the radio on it.
You bet. I'm glad you bring that up. I was just going to say thank you to all of our listeners. I hope that it's easy to put up with us. I hope so. If it's not, I apologize now. But yeah. Josh and I really enjoy bringing the broadcast to you, and it's fun watching these Liberators mature and get to where we're at tonight. And we're about ready for this second half.
Let's see if we can't turn it around a little bit.
It's going to be Bolivar basketball, down 6 to start the half. Starters back in the game for both teams.
Actually, I think they're leaving Jones on the bench with the 2 fouls there.
That or
maybe he's recovering from
the homecoming deal had an effect on him.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know.
I guarantee he won't be over there very long.
No way.
Bolivar with the basketball and Ingold out top here against Daly. Back to Polk at the top of the key. Hillcrest man-to-man to start the second half. Campbell drives down the lane, tries to dish it off. Goes right to Ingold. He throws it up, no good. Rebound again by Ingold. He flips it up, and it rolls in. I missed about three shots there, but Ingold finally ends up, the ball sits on the rim and finally goes in.
It'll be a miracle if Kim gets all the stats that just happened in that short time period, but my goodness.
4 shots and 3 rebounds.
Yeah.
Hillcrest with the ball. Simpson's got it. Little ball screen there from Kirby. Simpson gets all the way to the basket. Off the board, no good. Rebound to Ingold. Simpson's shaking up a little bit, but Bolivar to the other end. Here's Giglio flipping it off to Campbell. Back out to Ingold. He gets almost stripped away. Picks it up. Campbell for 3. Good!
I tell you what, we've had a couple broken plays that ended up in our benefit there, but my goodness, this is all over the place.
Bolivar within 1. Here's Alexander, drives the right baseline, up and in. Nice body control from Alexander to finish that one. Hillcrest with a 3-point lead, 6:41 to go here in the third quarter. Ingold with the basketball. Coach Hoy hollering out options here. Campbell's got it now on the left baseline. He drives, tries to dish it in. Adams has got it, goes up, blocked. Yeah. And that's going to be a jump ball. That's going back to Hillcrest.
Yeah, that's the right call. I mean, Hillcrest is tough down low. I mean, they've got some height, some reach. When we get it down there, we're having a hard time getting it over them.
It's just that length that they have and just the ability to keep us from getting the ball to the glass.
Yep.
6:23 to go. Hillcrest with the basketball and a 3-point lead. Jones back into the game. I knew he wouldn't be out very long. Back to Simpson, top of the key. Back to Jones on the cut, and he loses it, kicks it out of bounds, and Hillcrest turns it over.
Yeah, that was fortunate there because he was surely going to go up and connect on that one.
Both teams don't seem to be as sharp as they normally are.
Yeah, you got to think this Hornet team is struggling just like us. Just sometimes it's just hard to hold on to the ball.
Yeah. Ingold to Giglio, now into Campbell. Kicks it out to Adams on the left wing for 3, and then no good. Rebound.
Yep.
To Bolivar. That's going to go off of Daly's foot.
Yeah, good job.
Out of bounds.
Good job by Campbell to just kind of reach around and knock that loose. And then the Hornets couldn't handle it and dribbled it out of bounds.
Ingold to inbound. Gets it into Campbell, top of the key. Little flex cut there from Adams. Nothing doing. Polk still got it. Hand off to Campbell, top of the key to Adams on the left wing. Nice job by Hillcrest. Again, out pressuring us, not letting us have the 3-point shot. Giglio tries to get it into Polk. He picks it up. Polk kicks it back out to Giglio. Down the middle of the lane, out to Ingold for 3 from the corner. No good. Fight for the rebound. There's Adams. Strong to the basket. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Blocked away. Rebound by Simpson. Here come the Hornets. Simpson crosses over. He hits Collins for 3 on the wing. No good. Rebound to Ingold. 5:11 to go. Hillcrest up by 3. Giglio left wing. Cross court to Adams. He wants the three-point shot.
Yes.
He gets it.
There we go.
Nice job of penetration from the opposite side of the court, the opposite pass to the corner. Adams knocks it down, and we got a tie ball game.
Yes, we do. And everything they've been calling, and they let that one go for a foul. I tell you what, I'm going to call it out because he's not going to show up much in the stats, but Lucas Polk is absolutely working his tail off down low, fighting for boards. And I've noticed it, so I appreciate that because that matters, and it doesn't necessarily always show up on a scorebook.
It really does. Lucas has really given us good minutes the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
Here's Collins with the penetration, and he draws the foul. I believe that's Adams reaching in. That's Adams' first foul, second team foul. 4:36 to go, third quarter. Bliss and Young into the game for Bolivar. Alexander to inbound for Hillcrest.
Yes, he just did it again. How do we not?
He goes off of.
I was just about to call it before it happened there, Dwayne. You got to pay attention on that.
Yeah, they missed the shot. Bolivar gets the rebound, and Engel pump fakes from three. Into the lane, pump fake again, off the glass, and good. Colton's got 14 now to lead the Liberators and to lead all scorers. Yeah, I'm going to guess that Hillcrest has worked on that in practice because Alexander is looking for it every single time he takes the ball out of bounds.
And Robbie teaches differently than what they're doing right now. I know that for a fact. He teaches you got to be able to sink in, see your man who's inbounding the ball and everything else. You cannot take your eyes off of him.
Alexander gets fouled on that shot. He'll go to the line with 4:03 to go here in the third quarter. Bolivar up by 2. It's a good place to be. Ankrum Law free throw by Alexander is good. Alexander now with 5 points. The way he started off, I thought he was going to have 30.
Yeah, yep. So it's 10-3 in the second half, if you just count points in the second half.
Yeah. Good little run here to start the half by Bolivar.
Yep.
Alexander hits the second free throw. Tie game. He's got 6. Bolivar basketball, 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Eagle to the top, hits Bliss on the elbow, out to Young for the three-point shot. It's short, no good. Fight for the rebound. Simpson for Hillcrest comes down with it. He'll push the ball up the floor in between defenders. Pulls it back, almost loses control. Nice job by Giglio. Simpson just can't get loose tonight.
No, and credit us. I mean, we're doing a good job on it.
Giggs is locking him down. Simpson with the ball on the left wing. Good defense here by Bolivar. Simpson wants the three-point shot. Air ball, no good, out of bounds. Going back to Bolivar. Great defensive possession there by Bolivar.
Yeah, we just kind of frustrated them. You could just see they couldn't get anything going, and wasn't the worst shot in the world, but he kind of forced it just because nothing else was happening.
Yeah. Daly back into the game. Alexander to take a seat. Bolivar with the basketball. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Bolivar setting the offense. Get it started here with Bliss on the left elbow. Trying to get it down low to Ingold, but Hillcrest doing a nice job. Giglio on the right wing. Little reverse pivot. Pass down underneath to Adams. Kicks it out to Bliss. He can't quite handle it. Gets his rebound. Gets his guy up in the air. And
smart play. Smart play by Bliss because he was kind of in trouble there in that corner. He gets his guy up, and he made it impossible for the ref to not call that foul.
Kirby picks up his first foul. That's Hillcrest's first foul of the quarter. Bolivar to inbound. Ingold throws it into Bliss at the left elbow. Hand off to Ingold. He tries to go to the right. He gets cut off back to the left and gets the ball stripped away. But now they're going to call a jump ball. And fortunately, Bolivar's going to keep that. Colton just got to keep that out from in front. It's in front of him, and he's laying it right there in front of the defender.
And Hillcrest is not going to let you get away with that.
They're quick and good hands. Here's Bliss back to Ingold. This is a great play. Ingold misses the little 5-footer contested, but here's Young with the rebound. Nice pass to Adams. Rejected by Jones. Ingold tries to save it, throws it right in Adams' face. Adams trying to figure out where he's at.
And another case.
Hillcrest basketball.
Another case. Oh, here we go.
They get the ball in. Bolivar not paying attention, but Jones tries to take it in, and Bliss says, "Nah, not this time." He throws it out to the cheerleaders.
A little taste of their own medicine there.
You bet. Hillcrest to throw it in. Jones, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Bliss. Nice job by Wyatt, being strong with the ball. Out to Giglio, 2:19 to go, tie ball game. Giglio gets loose, turns it over, back to Simpson, one-on-one with Young, hustling down the floor. Simpson lays it in, and Hillcrest takes the lead, 32-30.
Yeah, we're just not getting away with anything here when we're driving. They are handsy.
Yeah.
And we're just not strong enough.
Giglio, left wing, drives left baseline, cut off by Simpson. Kicks it out to Bliss. He's going to try the drive. And there's a blocking foul called on Collins, I believe. That's going to be Collins' second foul. He can't believe it.
Yeah.
But when you get in somebody's way and you knock them down, they're going to call that a foul.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting what they're letting go and what they're calling, and that might cause a little confusion on his part.
Yeah. Engel to inbound. Way out top to Adams. To Young on the right wing. He penetrates, gives it back to Engel, but for three, it's short, no good. Rebound to Engel. Gets his own rebound all the way to the glass and can't quite get it to go.
But that's the third foul, Dwayne.
Yep, there's Jones's third foul. It comes a little later in the quarter than I would have liked to see it come, but Jones is going to have to come out of the game. Alexander will come back in for him. Jones has not scored in the third quarter either. Engel with a Ankrum Law free throw. And it's good. This third quarter brought to you by CNC Farm and Home. Go ahead, Josh.
I was just going to say Jones hasn't scored, but he's made an impact down low on defense. Our guys are working hard. They're doing everything right. They're just dealing with some height there that's really tough for them to finish.
Yeah. Length is hard to play against if you don't play against it very often.
Yep.
Engel hits both of the free throws. Tie ball game, 1:37 to go here, third quarter. Bolivar's in the full court press. Alexander trying to get it across half court. He does against Bliss. Bliss doing a nice job against him. Staying in front. Simpson to the right wing against Giglio. Good denial there by Young. His man's got it. Daly gives it up to Kirby. Kirby reverse pivots. Nice job again by the Liberators on defense.
Yeah, let's keep extending. Make them beat you.
Simpson can't get by Giglio. Almost loses it. Now back to Alexander on the left wing.
I would get way out on him.
Yeah. Seems like everybody wants to try their dribble drive move, and nobody can get to the basket.
Yep.
Great job. 56 seconds to go here. Nice pass down low to Simpson. Rejected by Adams. Here comes Landon Young. He loses the handle, picks it up, gives it to Giglio, and Coach Hoig takes a timeout with Young on the ground with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This would be a 30-second timeout. We'll send it quickly back to the station. You're listening to Your Country 99.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
Welcome back to Hillcrest High School. We've got a barn burner here tonight.
Yeah.
This could have conference championship implications. You can't ever tell.
You never know. You never know. That was only the second Blackrock Arms timeout of the game. Both teams, I think, have four. They say 5 and 3, but that's not right. I think it's 4 and 4. But
it's 8:07, and we're almost in the fourth quarter tonight, Josh.
Yes.
Bolivar with the basketball, 43 seconds to go. Bliss slips the screen, tries to reverse pivot, and the ball goes off of, I thought that went off of Hillcrest, but they say off of Bolivar. Hillcrest basketball.
But yet again, we're pivoting inside, and their hands are slapping all over the ball, and we keep losing it.
32 seconds to go. Simpson over to Collins on the right wing against Engel. Back to the top of the key. The ball gets reversed to Alexander. That's the play that we use against people, and we don't get burned on our own play. That's good to see. See that little backdoor?
I did. It was
just like ours.
Well defended.
Down to 13. I bet Simpson's going to try to take Giglio one-on-one. Here comes Bliss. They try to double team Simpson with 6-5. He gives it up to Alexander, drives right baseline. Off the glass, no good. Good defense by the Liberators, and that'll end the quarter. We had a tie ball game here at Hillcrest. It's 32-all. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
BlackRock Arms has moved. Find the best deals on guns, ammo, optics, knives, and more at 2270 Springfield Avenue, right next to Ace Hardware in Bolivar. Same great service, now with more space to explore, from days out on the range to outdoor adventures. BlackRock Arms has you covered. Visit in-store or online at blackrockarms.com.
BlackRock Arms, your punch-up Patriots!
Josh, we're in a low-scoring battle here, 32-32 at the end of three quarters. This is really not what I expected offensively. I thought we would see a lot more points tonight than what we're seeing, but both teams playing great defense.
Yep, for sure. I think it's low-scoring when both teams are very capable of high scores. But, a lot of strong defense, a lot of defending, making the offense uncomfortable. I mean, just as much as Hillcrest has frustrated us on defense, we're frustrating them on defense. And so really, and we expected this. We expected an even match, and that's exactly what we have.
Absolutely, Josh. Well, we've got 8 minutes to go. We're going to have a winner here before long. And once again, it's going to come down to the team that can make a play and not turn the ball over.
Yep. Possession.
Hillcrest will have it first here in the quarter. Daly gets the inbound. Young against Daly. Between the legs a couple of times. Over to Collins on the right wing. Little nice curl cut there by Simpson. Thrown out by Bliss into the Hillcrest cheerleaders. Nothing doing down there for Simpson.
Yeah. Bliss says, I see you're one, I'll raise you two.
There you go. Hillcrest to inbound. Alexander out to Daly. Daly setting the offense. Gets it back to Simpson. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Hands off to Daly, over to Collins, to Jones. Now here's Daly going to drive left baseline, and that's going to be Landon Young picking up the foul on the drive. No shot there, but Hillcrest will keep the basketball underneath their own basket. Adams set to come back in for the Liberators. And Giglio will take a seat. 7:33 to go. Tie ball game, 32-all. Hillcrest inbounds to Daly. He drives into the lane. Nice bounce back to Alexander for the easy lay-in to give Hillcrest a 2-point lead. Hillcrest man-to-man defense. Here's Bliss. Nice pass to Adams underneath.
That's his fourth.
And Jones just picks up his fourth personal foul.
Unless they give that to... okay.
They got Jones.
Looking to transform your home from the ground up? Step into Bolivar Flooring, where style, comfort, and durability begin. Discover the largest selection in town. Classic hardwood, modern vinyl, plush carpets, stunning tile, plus custom showers, backsplashes, and fireplaces. Find the look you love with expert help every step of the way. Walk on excellence, live in comfort with Bolivar Flooring. Located at Carlin Acres, just south of Bolivar off of Highway 13.
Hi, this is Mike Jones. Trust Bolivar Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for expert home comfort solutions. From plumbing repairs to heating and air conditioning, our experienced team delivers honest quality and service. For reliable comfort, trust Bolivar Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Call 777-55-55. 777-55-55.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Hey gang, before you know it's going to be 10 above and we'll be shoveling snow. The Answer Man at CNC has the answers for winter, like wood pellets for heating and grilling, a stovepipe and accessories like door sealants, door gaskets, stove boards, and winter clothing that'll keep you dry and warm. And for your fur friends, CNC has a huge pet department too. You have questions? CNC has the answers at CNC Farm and Home, Bolivar and Lebanon.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply. If you have questions, we have the answers.
Sorry about that. We're having a few technical difficulties. Fortunately, you haven't missed any action whatsoever. It's still 34-32, and here's Alexander driving down the lane. That's the first basket by either team. Well, since we've got 5:48 to go, Hornets take a timeout. That gives the Hillcrest team a 36-32 lead here.
What's surprising to me, Dwayne, is how many cuss words you said that they had to bleep and go to commercial.
Yeah. I
mean, that was incredible. The only thing we had to do is go to commercial just to keep that rant from going on. But we're back, so.
Oh, goodness. It's getting deep in here now, that's for sure.
Yeah, so 36-32. Hornets lead by 4. Yeah, a lot of back and forth, but kind of like the rest of the game, it's a lot of back and forth with not a whole lot of scoring.
Yeah. Appreciate Kent over here. He's keeping us on the air.
Yeah.
Doing a good job.
He's keeping calm.
Bolivar's got the ball. We're back in action now. 5:46 to go, fourth quarter. 36-32, Hillcrest. Bliss, top of the key. He drives down the right side of the lane, stops, tries to kick it out to Campbell. Knocked away, but Campbell picks it up. And it's knocked out of bounds by Hillcrest, Bolivar basketball. Bolivar just having a hard time getting into their offense. Hillcrest doing a great job getting out and denying passes.
Yep.
Engel to inbounds. He gets it into Giglio, guarded by Simpson. Giglio, reverse pivot, kicks it down low to Campbell, who hits a slicing Adams to the basket. He scores it. Great pass there by Campbell to cut the lead to 2. 36-34 Hillcrest. 5:12 to go. Simpson against Giglio, over to Collins. He drives left baseline and kicks it cross court to Kirby. He tries to throw it out to Simpson, and Bliss is going to pick up a foul in front of the student section.
That's just his first and second team foul. Which, keep an eye on that. Only one team foul for Hillcrest, 2 for us. We'll see if bonus matters. Or the lack of bonus, that is.
Alexander into Simpson here with 4:55 to play. Simpson sets the offense. Good denial by Adams. Won't let him get started. Giglio doing a nice job against Simpson. He finally gives it up to Alexander, over to Collins in front of the student section here on the right side. He dribbles it out of it. Over to Kirby, back to Simpson at the top of the key. 4:35 to go. Simpson tries to drive against Giglio. He stumbles into Giglio. They call a foul on Giggs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there was a quota to hit or something, but that one was as light as it comes.
That was his second personal. Alexander to inbound for Hillcrest. He gets it in to Daly. Daly against Campbell. One-on-one, drives the left side. Cut off nicely by Wyatt. Out to Kirby. He drives in the lane. Pulls up for the little 12-footer and bottoms it out. 4-point lead for Hillcrest. Bolivar needs an answer here. Now you kind of get the feeling in this game you don't want it to be more than a 2-possession game.
Nope. Can't let it get out of hand.
Adams, nice play there. by the Liberators. I would just assume them not have called the foul. Wyatt with an excellent seal there on Alexander, and the nice pass in from Campbell, but they call the foul on Alexander. Bolivar's ball underneath their own basket. Engel throws it into Campbell. Fake handoff. Campbell's tied up in the lane. He's got it out now over to Giglio. Giglio behind the back to Adams, who tries to dribble out. Man, Hillcrest is up into us. There's a opening for Engel. Block three-pointer, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Bliss for three. No good by Bliss. Engel with the rebound. Pump fake, and no good. Gets his own rebound, spins up, blocked away, and rebound to Hillcrest.
Oh, man.
Man, Engel is just killing himself in there.
Yep.
Working hard and just nothing. Can't get anything to go down there. Here's Simpson, right baseline, Euro step, no good. Air ball again. Colton Engel with the rebound. Here comes Giglio trying to push Adams.
Yes.
Gets loose at the back.
Yes.
And he lays it in. Great pass by Giglio. Good hustle by Adams. And Bolivar's got the lead cut to 2. 38-36 with 3:06 to play. Simpson, top of the key, drives down to the left baseline. Hits Collins. He wants the three, and he bottoms it out from 3. Gives them a 5-point lead with 2:52 to go.
Yeah, just a little too open on that one.
Collins has 7. Giglio back to the top of the key. Bolivar sets their offense. Bliss back to Giglio at the volleyball line. High pick and roll from Adams. Picked off by Kirby. And the uncontested layup at the other end is good. Hillcrest doing a great job of double teaming that on-ball screen and picking us while they're doing it.
Yep.
2:29 to go. Hillcrest has opened up a 7-point lead, 43-36. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Your Country 99.
Where can you and your family go to receive exceptional health care in the area? Who offers convenient family medicine and walk-in clinics near your home? Where can you go for comprehensive specialty care like orthopedics, urology, and heart care? The answer is CMH. At Citizens Memorial Hospital, they have the services your family needs to be healthy. For more information, go to citizensmemorial.com or call 417-328-6010.
You know, Josh, not a ton of turnovers tonight, but it just seemed like the turnovers are coming at terrible times for us.
Yep. Yeah, and I think it just keeps going back. I mean, I'm going to credit Hillcrest for playing phenomenal, strong defense, and I'll call out Kyrie Simpson. I mean, he's their scorer, and we've contained him to only 7 points so far. Oh. But that kid is relentless on defense.
He is.
And several other ones are, too.
Hillcrest doing a really nice job on that pick and roll. They're double teaming the pick and roll, and here come the Liberators. Landon Young in the game, and we got a foul away from the ball. You know, they've probably been doing that all night. Daly got his hands on Engel. The Eagles like, man, it took 3.5 quarters for somebody to call that one.
I'm telling you, it's a different ball game than when I played. Everybody would be fouled out.
Oh, yeah,
by now.
No doubt.
With the hand checks and everything that happens.
Oh, nice job by Giglio to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Alexander. And he'll pull it up. And Hillcrest will slow it down a little bit. They'll get it across half court, but timeout by Hillcrest. Good timeout by Coach Jordan Fielding there. His guy had the ball and was going to the ground, and he gets the timeout. This would be a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here, Josh. You know, another good look there. I mean, Giglio does nice, smart play, fakes the handoff, goes to the basket, gets down to that little 3-footer. It's contested, but he just can't get it to go in.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story. I mean, we've had several times where we make a good effort to go down there and just can't quite finish. Some of them more contested than others. We talked about it earlier where Colton, I mean, absolutely worked his tail off for several attempts, just could not get it to fall. So the guys are working hard. You can't take that away from them. But, man, just
playing our guts out.
Yeah, things just aren't falling.
You know, Giggs yet to score tonight. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Hillcrest with the basketball. We're set to go. 2:09 to go. Bolivar down 7. Hillcrest basketball. Alexander lobs it over the top to Javen Jones, and he misses a little 2-foot cripple. Adams with the rebound. Missed opportunity there for Hillcrest to maybe put this thing out of reach. Yep. Bolivar now with an opportunity. Adams top of the key to Engel on the right wing. He wants to try to take Alexander. Nothing doing to Giglio. Now to Engel for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. Huge shot by Colton Engel to get us back within 4 with 1:44 to go. Coach Hoig wants a timeout. This will be a full timeout. This game's been brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank. This fourth quarter brought to you by Hometown Furniture. And this is your Black Rock Arms timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Your Country 99.
Where can you and your family go to receive exceptional health care in the
Farmers Market of Bolivar is your go-to source for complete lines of animal and poultry feeds. Keep your livestock healthy and thriving with high-quality feeds tailored to their needs. Friendly experts provide top-notch advice to help you choose the right products. Whether it's chickens, cattle, or pets, Farmers Market of Bolivar has what it takes to support strong, happy animals. Located at 1184 East 460th Road, just off Highway 13. For dependable local feed and service that makes a difference, Farmers Market of Bolivar is your only choice.
Back here at Hillcrest High School for the final minute 40. Bolivar's down by 4 points. Hillcrest basketball will kind of set the stage. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Hillcrest with 3 timeouts left. Bolivar with 1 timeout left. Engel leads all scorers with 19. And we are set to go here. Bolivar with the full court man press. Got a safety. Nobody guarding the ball. And Collins to inbound it. Daly to inbound it. He gets it into Collins. Back to Daly. Full court pressure here by the Liberators. Did a double team. Now they've got they call a touch foul. The ball gets across half court to Collins, and a little touch foul there by Adams, which I don't mind that. I mean, that puts him in. Yeah, if we need to foul, we're going to have to foul probably.
Yeah, but we had him kind of in a trapping situation too.
You're right.
Though.
Good point, Josh. Alexander throws into Simpson, and we get the double team. He gets out of it. 1:30 to go. 43-39 Hillcrest. Alexander out here at the volleyball line. He picks his dribble up. Bolivar denying, and there's another touch foul.
And that's all right. I think
against Adams.
Canyon was maybe almost trying to there. I don't know, but
that's going to be Adams' 3rd foul. And Alexander is going to go to the line for a Akron Law Firm free throw.
We'll see if the freshman can hit in a tight situation.
What is he from the line tonight?
He's 2 for 2.
2 for 2. His first one is up and good.
Got some confidence.
Yeah, he does.
So I'd say we want to stay away from him. We probably want to stay away from Simpson. Not really sure we've seen any other free throws to speak of. Alexander's the only one that shot free throws.
His second one is up and good. The freshman's got 13 points. And Hillcrest lead is 6. 1:21 to go. Engel around the top of the key. Giglio for 3 in the corner. It's no good. Rebound to Engel. Ripped away. He's on the ground. And the ball goes off of
and he's out.
Jones. And they call a foul on Jones. And that's going to be all for Jones.
He's gone. And I don't know, with 1:10, it's going to matter. But we'll see if it changes the game enough.
It is going to matter because he is a tremendous inside presence on defense.
Colton, my goodness, Colton's working hard down there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised we won't try to get this thing right back to Colton. He inbounds to Adam at the elbow. Oh, ill-advised pass there by Adams, and Campbell reaches around him and just pulls him to the ground.
Yeah.
And Campbell's going to get the foul called on him. And Collins will go to the line to shoot 2 with 1:07 to go. That's Campbell's 4th foul.
Yeah, another missed opportunity there on offense.
This will be Collins' first free throw of the night. That's good. Another Ankrum Law free throw. Bliss back into the game for Bolivar. He'll take Adams' spot. Minute 7 to go.
We've scored 7 points in a lot less than a minute 7, so it's not over, but we can't dilly-dally around.
Largest lead of the game here. Hillcrest up 8 with a minute 7 to go. Giglio across half court. In front of our bench. He reverse dribbles and throws it completely out of bounds about 2 rows deep.
So who do you foul? The 2 people that have been to the line are 100%, but you better foul somebody.
You're going to try somebody different. 55 seconds to go. Hillcrest across half court, so we're going to foul Collins again.
Which he's perfect from the line so far.
That'll be Ingles' first foul of the night. James Collins. Collins to shoot 2. His first one is up and good. Collins has got 10 now. He's in double figures. Second one's in the air. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Bliss. Liberators need to score quickly. Giglio with the basketball again against Simpson. High ball screen to Campbell. Front of the bench to Ingold. Cut off nicely there by Daly. And Ingold all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go, but there's Bliss with the putback. And Coach Hoig will use his last timeout. With 35 seconds to go, Bolivar within 7. We'll keep it here for this 30-second timeout. No, it's a full timeout. We're going to take a break. You're watching Bolivar Liberators Sports on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
How do we keep our prices so low here at Hometown Furniture and Mattress? It's simple. We are locally owned, keep our overhead low, buy in bulk by the truckload, and we operate limited hours. We do all this to bring you the best prices and best selection in Bolivar. From simple sofas to premium leather sectionals, from basic mattresses to premium mattresses on adjustable bases, we have it all. Living room, dining, and bedroom. Ask us about our financing made easy, no credit needed. Come see us at our new and expanded location just south of Bolivar on Highway 13. You can't miss us. Don't overpay. Take home today.
Back here at Hillcrest High School, where Bolivar is trailing the Hornets 48-41. We've got, 40 seconds to go? 50, something like that?
Yeah.
44 seconds, yeah, thank you. 34. They've got the timeout going, and we can't see how much time's left.
35.3.
It's going to be Hillcrest basketball after the made basket by Bliss.
Best case scenario is either a 5 count or a steal. Second best scenario is you foul the guy that's not going to make a free throw.
There you go. And I don't know if they've got one.
I don't know either.
Bolivar get it inbounds, and Campbell's going to foul him, and that's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you really can't afford to let him go any longer.
No, you can't.
Although I don't know, maybe he should have been on the bench there until we got the foul and then put him back in for offense.
33.7 seconds to go.
I think they call that hindsight.
Collins to the line to shoot the Ankrum Law free throw. It's good. Three-possession game. It'll still be a 3-possession game if he makes this. And he does. 50-41, 33.7 to go. Giglio with the basketball across half court against Simpson. High ball screen from Adams. Giglio down the lane. Kicks it back out to Ingold for 3. No good. Rebound to Giglio. Hits Bliss underneath the basket. Little 5-footer up. No good. Rebound to Hillcrest. Stolen away from Adams, but he's out of bounds. And that'll be Hillcrest basketball with 14 seconds to go. Bolivar picks up full court. Ingles the safety. They get it into Collins. They try to foul him. Can't get it done. Simpson across half court.
Good call.
And that's going to do it. 7, 6, 5. Simpson will dribble it out. And Hillcrest will come away with a win. 50-41. And we'll be back here in just a minute with the postgame show, the Warwick postgame show. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Precision Small Engines, the name people have trusted for over 30 years for the sale, maintenance, and repair on steel leaf blowers and steel chainsaws. Carrying original manufactured parts and aftermarket parts, Precision Small Engines is sure to have everything you need to get you up and running again. Located north of Bolivar on Highway 13. Visit online at PrecisionSmallEngines.net.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Roten Cleanworks. So what do? Let's make this simple. We stain and we clean. We stain decks, we stain fences, we stain houses, we stain concrete. We clean commercial buildings, we clean house exteriors, we clean fleets of all sizes, we clean equipment of all kinds. I'm telling you, we clean and we stain. Roten Cleanworks, it's what we do. Contact us today.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
We're back here at Hillcrest High School for the Warwick Electric postgame show. Bolivar drops this one to Hillcrest 50-41. Josh, this thing got to about 2.5 minutes or so. A really good game in the last 2.5 minutes. We just couldn't get the job done, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think the score quite represents how close it was. We were tied at the end of the third quarter. We beat them in the third quarter. I think we recovered 6 points in that third quarter, and then just kind of fell apart there in the fourth.
Yeah. Some of our statistics for tonight. Bolivar out-rebounds Hillcrest 24-20. Bolivar turns it over 16 times to Hillcrest 8 times. That gives them 8 more shots at least, and that's probably a big difference in the game right there. Shooting for Hillcrest. Hillcrest ends up 13 of 26 from the 2-point for 50%. Sorry, the drummer's trying to get through here.
They ended up 40% from threes.
Yeah, 6 of 15.
Yep.
The scoring for Hillcrest. Daly ends up with 2. Collins with 4. Let's start over again. Kirby with 4. I start reading those halftime stats every time. Kirby ends up with 4. Daly ends up with 4. Simpson with only 7 points. Did a really nice job against him. Jones had 10 at half. He ends up with 10. He fouls out. Collins had 12 and Alexander with 13. Hornets end up with 50 total points. Josh, if you want to do the...
Yeah, so not a lot of balanced scoring tonight. Bliss with 4, Adams with 7, Campbell with 10, and Colton leads all scorers with 20. But, shooting-wise, just not a very successful night. 11 for 30 from 2, so 37% there. And we only made 4 3-pointers, shooting 24% with 17 overall attempts. And again, I'd credit Hillcrest a little bit on that. A lot of our threes were just uncomfortable in some regards, and then
everything contested,
and just not getting a lot of opportunities in general.
Yeah, and their length, their size, quickness. They were able to get out to the perimeter, keep us from shooting the 3-point shot, and then we were unable for most of the game to penetrate with any success. When we did penetrate, we were able to kick out and get an open look, but we just weren't able to really get away from anybody tonight. Bolivar drops this one 50-41. They moved to 15-6 on the season, 1-1 in Ozark Conference play. And Josh will be back Tuesday night
against West Plains at home.
So Liberators will get back home against West Plains, and we've got 5 to go.
And then Friday at Carl Junction.
You bet. Well, I don't think we're going to get an interview tonight, Josh, so I think that'll do it for us here from Hillcrest High School. Bolivar, again, 50-41, drops this one to Hillcrest. I'm Dwayne Banner for Josh Berry and Kent Otto. We still say good night.
Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Bank of Missouri, Bolivar Recreation Center, Southwest Sewer and Septic, Ankrum Law, Mid-Missouri Bank, Warwick Electric, Citizens Memorial Hospital, Roten Cleanworks, CNC Farm and Home Supply, Winfield Tax Service, Hometown Furniture and Mattress, Bolivar Flooring, Butler Funeral Home, Bill Grant Ford, Black Rock Arms, and